here. Forgotten area. You know, I should have probably like read it, but it just goes by so fast, man. Like, how do you expect anybody to be able to make, man? I mean, you guys can just pause the video, so I guess it doesn't matter, really. So, like, that enemy got me the first time because I wasn't paying attention. They're low enough to the ground where your regular shot. Oh yeah, I'll show the transformation fully once, and then I'll stop after that. Because it's really annoying. You can only skip, I think you gotta see like 2 seconds. So this is Power Mega Man. When you fully charge it, oh, by the way, another annoying reason why I don't like staying in those forms and you know, when I'm done using them, is because you can't slide with that, since I guess you get bulky since you combine with, it's kind of funny, because you see something like that in, Mega Man 7, which is the next game coming over, so, yeah, that guy we didn't have to do those, but these we have to. This level, for the most part, it's easy, but there are some bottomless pits that you can fall into if you don't. Maybe they're not bottomless. Come on in, give me something good. That banana is beautiful. Well, at least he tried to help. It's funny because like these people always reminded me of Gus, man. Just because like the big face that he has in the big fist. It's like I guess the big overall design, and I missed. Okay, so you can get them with the with the semi-charge shot. I guess if you want to call that something. I think this is just this is good level design right here. Like, see, most of you guys just think like, oh, they just put this in here for, oh, and I'm gonna die. I don't, sorry about that, I have to concentrate, but they didn't drop anything, but let me take a moment to just say that. So like, they put the springs there so you can get used to the mechanics of the springs before the next area where they put the springs over like bottomless pits and spikes. I want to show you like how high, oh my god, you know what, whatever. I just need to make sure I can make it to the checkpoint. Oh, look at that, more weapon because you know, I use it. I believe the checkpoint's right there, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to, yeah. I could have dodged that, but I jumped way too late. Maybe I could have done it if I didn't jump at all. Yeah, as you can see, they're kind of annoying because, whatever. It looks like you can kind of stand on them when they jump. So this works the same way as, like, if you hold the jump button on it, oh, you can slide under them too. If you hold the jump button on it, you don't have to time it perfectly when you land on the spring, you just have to hold it. So it makes it easier to do it when you gotta make like, you know, long jumps. Which is kind of nice because like having perfect timing, that's kind of like, I don't know, you know? And of course, he's gonna spam like... Easy game every life, every time. And you know, this... Oh, yeah, we got kamikazes over here. Then we got these fishes that pop out, and they're so annoying. No, don't hit me. Thank you. So these, yep. So like, oh, okay, we got kamikaze. Oh, that was scary. It's kind of cool what they did here. It's like there's little flowers there, but like the center of the flower is a little house. Haha, house pellets. I thought that was pretty cool. If you were wondering why it looked like they were shining. So this one's you're forced to land on. Okay, easy every time. So this one you definitely want to kill because these guys will hit you off. God, that's so annoying. Just die. Okay. I don't know if you can make that. Ah, okay, good. I don't know how you're supposed to get that. Maybe rush adapter. It's like some of these levels can be easier than others. Like once you get rush adapter, like some of those pits are just super easy. So who are we fighting again? Oh yeah, we already be playing that, so we're fighting Batman. This guy has kind of an easy design, but seeing that I don't want to die. Oh, he still blocked it. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it did. Oh, yeah, his design's pretty. His attack pattern is pretty easy to do, but seeing that, you know, the longer you spend fighting the boss, the more mistakes are bound to happen. It's just logical that way. So let's just kill him the easy way. Oh god. Okay, okay. I thought for a second there the energy that I had left was my health, and I'm like, whoa, dude. One more hit and I die. But no, luckily it was just the energy that I had left. But yeah, like, I think the Robot Master's powers in this are just, they're easy, you know? I mean, compared to, like, you know, if you saw my other playthrough, Mega Man 5, like, it was just so much easier. Like, even with the weapon abilities, I think I had enough. So, like, I guess that 4 bosses, it's either that, or, because, like, I did this, I think the only thing I did different was that I fought Plant Man 4th instead of 3rd from last playthrough, but I think you get power, I guess, at 2 bosses, and then at 4 bosses, you get the jet adapter. Oh my god, I forgot who to go after next. But if I'm correct, I think it's Tomahawk, man. So he's in the restricted area. Tomahawk. It's funny because, like, it's a desert. So, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like Area 51 since it's in the desert and stuff. I think that's so funny. So, like, obviously Tomahawk, man, is supposed to be like, you know, Native American, and then, like, it's supposed to be Native American, but they have cowboys, and I'm like, those are 2 completely different things. Like, you got the natives that have been here before, and then you got like the colony, you know, the people that, like, immigrated over here, and it's just, I don't know, I find that really funny that they would put both together. But I guess maybe it would have been racist, viewed as racist or something. They would have put, like, Indians in here or something. Well, not Indians, but Native Americans, but, you know, Indians start from India. But we were taught. So luckily those aren't an insta-kill like the bigger drills in the, what was it, Stone Man stage. They just be damaged. Still annoying though. Hello. So you can only have 3 of these pellets on screen. Actually, they'll shoot way faster than the other one. Because I think in the other one I was able to kill them. Oh, look at that. We have a buddy Eddie. You gonna do some deinstall? Dude, an E-Tank? Any day. It's actually more important than lives, I guess, to a certain extent, because E-Tanks, yeah, it is rush it. Because E-Tanks stay with you even after game over. So that carried over from the 5th one. Yeah, so like after this, if I ever do switch back to them, I'm not gonna show the whole clip. Because it's just like a little rush shit. It is way less overpowered than... Yeah, because if you have to hold it. It's not like something that you can tap. Because your downward momentum, like, it actually has downward momentum. So if you do it, like just look at this. So you see how I held that? It took me a while for me to actually, like, get elevation off the floor. And that's not good. So for E-Tank, have I used any power? We got Plant Barrier. It's funny, everything else has the element, or like the name of the Robot Master, like, you know, abbreviated, but Plant Barrier, since barrier is a bigger word, like they decided to shorten barrier instead of plant. Probably one of the few, maybe not. I think in other ones, they have like Skull Man, and I think, yeah, you see, that's how you're supposed to dodge them. You bring them far away and you just slide under them. So I guess these are supposed to be mini bosses. I fought one earlier in the stage, but like, they're not even that hard. I mean, just, well, like the later games would have without combat rooms. Maybe it's that. I really don't know. So I think this is for an E-Tank. I don't really remember, but you know, just because we can, we will. So you want to down one projectile weapon, and that takes care of it. Unfortunately, it does do this animation every time. I believe I can almost skip all of it. Oh, shit. As you saw there. Oh. Oh, and you can't use Charge Shot. So on top of not being able to slide, you can't use Charge Shot. So it's kind of very annoying. I always forget what's up on my path. Because, like, I don't think I took it last time either. Oh, look at, there's a power something. I can go so hard with power. So since I don't need that, oh, that's what it was. So you see those 4 little squares right there? That spells out beat. So on the other one, we have to spell Mega Man 5, you know, with the V instead of the number 5, the letter V. And in this one, we just have to spell beat. So so the path that I just took, you can literally only take this path, I believe, if we have the jet adapter. I believe we can go back to the level to, like, fight the boss again the second time. But if we already have the proper tool, you know, jet, I believe all of them require jet. Now, maybe 1 or 2 require power. There's 2 boss rooms. The bosses fight exactly the same. And, So the bosses fight exactly the same as they wouldn't if you took the other one, but these give you like a letter, one of the 4 letters. So like I think the 4 that I have remaining, I'll give you a letter. So when I was doing it out, like, yeah, this is definitely his weakness. Oh, this guy's easy. Look at that. Oh. As I get hit, it's okay though. Cause you know who needs skill when you can win with brute force? When you attack them head on, man. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. I don't see the commercials anymore. Those pretty funny commercials. I always like making fun of that commercial. It's just so dumb. It's like, where else would you apply it? Yeah, so you see, we got silver. If we would have taken that top route instead of the bottom route, we would have just gotten silver Tomahawk. And that's kind of weird why it's called silver, but whatever. But we got B parts from B. I believe it's always in order. Yeah, it's kind of funny how it's supposed to beat like that. So that's why these have like the little Mega Man heads, because it shows that it doesn't have anything. I believe if you beat it, I think it's just completely empty. So I believe Tomahawk, man, it's kind of funny because Yamato, I'm pretty sure he's Japanese. Cause like that's supposed to be like Mount Fuji and stuff, right? But it's funny how like Tomahawk, man, a Native American, like, well, the Native American inspired, I want to say, maybe not, maybe it's not American. It's something obviously not from their country though, inspired. So I'm gonna go this path just because I can. Cutting myself off. It's funny because that's his weakness. Tomahawk is Yamato man's weakness, and I find that so funny. That like they would do that. Like they really have a good sense of humor, you know? Like maybe I'm just looking too deep into it, but like I thought that was really funny. And since I can't slide and sliding so much faster, I gotta switch back. It's kind of sucks when you have to switch back often. I forgot why this route's better. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you have to hit space every time. Every time. I don't know if there's a. Oh my god. Like I'm telling you, sometimes I hit the jump button. I won't. And they never drop anything too. I think they fixed this in 9 and 10. The mini bosses, they drop stuff, but in this one, like, they don't drop anything. So, like, and then if you saw my other playthrough, I think only like 2-3 levels gave you E-tanks, and the other one, maybe 4, but I think this one, every level gives you E-tanks. Which is kind of cool, because, I mean, I don't have to make an E-tank farming video. Or if I do, it'll just be because, like, I chose not to die on a boss. I always hate these jumps. Luckily, it's not that tight of a jump. But like, you know, you have something above your head. So this is another branching path to fight the boss of the area. That's funny. I don't remember these levels being this short. Yes, it's always so weird having to hold the button after doing it. I guess still get scared that I'll mess that up sometimes. Because that would have equaled a death. I could always just power boost it if I didn't feel comfortable enough as well. So I guess it wasn't that bad, but like I feel like even the designers sometimes realize that like I don't know if they purposely put, okay, I don't think you can make this jump without jet. So like that's why you need it in order to activate this. You know what? That's what I said to you. I am a selective pacifist, and I select not to kill you. Look at that. I'm a good robot. I'm a robot of justice. He did nothing to me. If he would have hit me, he would have had to die, but Silver Tomahawk, there you go. I forgot if I can kill this guy with half, but since usually when you hit them with their weakness, they do the repeating pattern. As long as it's not bad, it should be good. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, that's cool. No, it's not cool. Dude, I swear I'm pushing, you know what, whatever. I have 4, and I can always just farm for them and put a video on it. Oh, I switched back to my 9. Okay. It's just a habit to like switch back to Mega Buster from like doing anything for the menu. And there you go, man. Native Americans beat Japanese. There you have it in the video game. I didn't say it. I didn't, you know, develop it. I didn't program it. They did it to themselves. I don't know what else to say. I thought that was pretty funny. Alright, so now it's time to you got Yamato Spear and Beats E parts. I say Beats part E, but they said the letter first. So, yeah, it's just the little spear that he does from his move. And wouldn't you know it, Yamato, which is Japanese, is strong against Nightman, which I assume is supposed to be Europe, since you got Tomahawk with the US, and you got Yamato with like Japan and stuff, and then you have